Oh, alright. So this is the last video for indirect, direct digital imaging. This is CCD. Boom, everything's backwards because the camera makes it backwards. Last time I wrote everything backwards for you guys, but this time it's kind of lazy. So here we go. So CCD is categorized in indirect. It's an indirect capture system. And why is it called that? It's because of the cesium iodide that's right there. This contains photons. Let me draw the photons. Takes those photons, boom, they go there. That creates light. That's light coming out. And then those hit the CCDs right there. Now, what do CCDs do? Well, they do a lot of things. The first thing they do, I threw my cap over there. The first thing CCDs do is convert that light into electrical energy. So it's kind of like the amorphous selenium and amorphous silicon in direct and indirect. Those take the light and turn them into electrons. CCD actually does that inside itself, so it happens in there. So it takes the light and it goes, boom, electrons. Alright, so electrons are made, and then those electrons are taken, well, they're electrical signals, and then that's the CCD takes that signal and makes an image. Now, here's the difference between TFT systems and CCD systems. The biggest thing is obviously the CCDs, but there are no DELs in a CCD system. The CCD is like a DEL. It captures the image. And unlike the TFT system, the CCDs are kind of, I don't know how to explain this. There's not a lot of them. So DELs for TFT system, DELs represent a pixel, right? Each DEL is a pixel. For CCDs, it's different. Each CCD has millions, oh, I don't know if it's millions, just a lot, thousands or millions of pixels in one CCD. So, boom. So, there's multiple CCDs in one cassette. So this is my cassette right there, and these are all the CCDs. Alright? So this CCD has like a million pixels, this one has a million, this one has a million, this one has a million. Now imagine if you had a 14 by 17 cassette. That's a big cassette, right? That's way bigger than this thing. So the CCD is only this big. Where's my phone? Yeah. A CCD is only like the size, that's how big it is. In order to get all that data on this huge thing, on this little dot, it would be like impossible. So you have multiple of them spread out to gather all the information, and each one has a whole bunch of pixels, pretty much. And there's like lenses and fiber optics used and stuff, but you don't really have to know that. If you want me to go in depth with that stuff, I'll make another video, but it's not too important right now. So yeah, just remember CCDs. There's like multiple CCDs. I talked to Don. He said there's like, he had no idea. He's like, maybe there's 6 or there could be 20 of them on one cassette. But just remember, multiple pixels on one CCD, and CCDs are what convert the light into energy, and then like the DELs and TFTs, they convert that electrical signal into an image. Now it's kind of like this. So why did I draw this? My little dog, and a little box thing, and that's him separated. So each one of these little boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, is a CCD. So that's a CCD, and that's a CCD, and blah blah blah. So imagine if they're spread out. and there's all these pixels. This one is one CCD, and that's what that picks up. And since it has so many pixels, so like this white space is not exposed, or it's overexposed. Let's talk about X-rays. So like, bam, those got hit, but then the dog's foot is right there, so obviously there was something blocking it, so that picked it up. And then this CCD picked up that, this one picked up his tail, this one picked up his head, and then all those CCDs are gathered into one image, which is that in the computer. Don't think too much into it, because it's really complicated, but we don't have to know too much about it, so don't overthink it. Just remember, cesium iodide turns photons into light. CCDs convert the light into electrical signals, and then convert it into picture. So yeah, CCDs do what amorphous selenium and the DELs do all in one. So yeah, let me know if I got anything wrong. Once again, planning on making more videos later on.